So yes, I ordered some stuff from 3 multiple sellers, and today we're gonna unpack everything because all of these are all pieces of the puzzle that I've been waiting to put together. God damn, I hate packing peanuts. Oh, this is exciting. Right, if I just open this box up, you might have an idea of what it is. What if I turn it around? Oh, Alright. Let's put everything together. I started with something, of course, least to greatest. You can already see through the bubble wrap. Whoa. Ooh, this bubble wrap. No, these bands. I hope the truck ain't loose. Doesn't feel like it. Oh, but this part is. Oh, that's neat. The Crescent Limited stuck this with hot glue. That's repairable. And also, this paint is pretty patched up. Alright, so the engine's out of the box. That's the tender, not the engine. Now, for the piece that I've been waiting for a long time, or just for a couple of weeks, either way. This is why you invest in a proper phone holder, and not a bottle of glue or even a goddamn water bottle. I'm gonna just pull out my sleeve. Alright, now for the moment I've been waiting for. Oh, I can already see it through the bubble wrap. I need my scissors. Oh, it is heavy. Ooh. Oh, it's smaller than I thought, but then again, it's an HF Pacific. What do you expect? That's a bit bent, but there we go. Not back into place. Oh. Let's connect it up with a tender. This second pen just to be safe. I'm going on the layout end. Oh, this thing is beautiful. God damn it. Is that smelt box door? Oh. Yeah, the smelt box front is not removable, but that doesn't really matter. Holy hell. So yeah, if you couldn't tell by now, which I think you should already tell, I got the Franklin Mint Crescent Limited. Now, I bought each piece from a different seller. The engine from one seller, the tender from another seller, and the base, of course, from another seller. The reason why I did that is because when I seen this engine on eBay just listed by itself, with no tender nor base nor anything, I didn't want to leave it just to sit there and probably turn to spare parts Franklin Mint engine for someone else's Franklin Mint engine or Crescent Limited. So I looked for a tender for it, and coincidentally there was a seller selling the tender and the base. I just bought everything at the same time And now everything is here. Now 1396 is united once again with her tender and her base. Now before I test her out on the layout to see if she runs, I'm going to go through a bit of history on the Franklin Mint and this engine. So for those who don't know what the Franklin Mint is, other than the makers of this Crescent Limited model, the Franklin Mint is basically a company that makes, to sum it up, collectibles. These collectibles range from coins, detailed cars, 18-wheelers, and trains. Basically, if there's a collector's market out there for it, the Franklin Mint will probably make a model or something for it. The Crescent Limited is no exception. The Franklin Mint not only made the Crescent Limited, but they also made a New York Central Hudson, and with that Hudson, they also made 2 Christmas paint schemes. One in a normal Christmas paint scheme, and another in a Coca-Cola paint scheme. Some people might think these are cursed, but in my opinion, they're kinda cool. The Franklin Mint made the Crescent Limited in 1989, and I believe around the same time they made the infamous Crescent Limited phone. Apparently it's by a different company, but seeing how it's so similar to the Franklin Mint Crescent Limited model, just bigger and made out of plastic, I'm gonna just assume that Crescent Limited just lended the tooling to them to mess around with. Alright, that's enough about the well-known Crescent Limited model in the HO scale market and fandom. I just realized one of the handrails are a bit... Oh wait, never mind, they're not bent, it's just this one. But yeah, I'll fix that later. Yeah, this entire thing is made out of die-cast metal. Yeah, there's a lot of slack, and some people noted that this model does have a wobbling effect. That's because, well, Franklin Mint kind of put too much play on the wheels. I found that out from someone's review on the Franklin Mint Hudson, which also has the same wheel play problem. But I heard these models were smooth runners, and I don't think the wobbling will change my mind about it. Alright, let me just move all this stuff out of the way and put her on the track. Right, I connected the power pack. Now let's see how she rolls. Let me just move a future video aside. There we go. Moment of truth. It actually runs! Holy shit, I was surprised that it still runs. So I do need to lubricate her a bit. Oh, my earbuds. Oh, her tender derailed. Alright, I turned her around. Now let's see how she goes the other direction. As you may notice that the headlight doesn't come on, and that's because, well, it's a separate piece and there's no bulb inside the model. It's just there for, of course, accuracy. There. I am so happy at how this model came. Like, this is beautiful. I am so happy to have it a part of my Pacific fleet. Yes, I'm starting to notice that I'm favoring the Pacifics. Holy hell. I have 3 060 switchers, and now I have 4 Pacific types locomotives. Can you believe it? Anyway, this is the Franklin Mint Crescent Limited has to be my most detailed model, compared to the other engines. Most likely because, well, the Franklin made this for as a collectible, so to speak. Oh yeah, by the way, the hot glue on, I replaced the hot glue on that was holding the coal load and this part of the tender. So yeah, now I got modernized with new glue. Now it won't come off. Right. Oh, let me see if that builder's plate is legible. Yeah, sorta. Anyway. Yeah, this model is beautiful. I don't care about this entire steam chest being gray and all the gold details that are so inaccurate to the actual PS4s. I love this model. It's so beautiful. I really love 1980s and 70s and 90s model trains. There's such a beauty to them. They're not like modern models where they're the exact, how would I say this? They're basically exact to their real life counterpart. Yes, this model tries to imitate its real life counterpart, but at the same time, it has its own character. With the gold piping and the steam chest being all, the entire smoke box and steam chest are all one shade of gray. It's just all so beautiful. Not only that, just forgot to mention that the gold piping kind of gives me a Lionel tin plate vibe. Oh, you might notice that it's already the next day. No, not because I actually cleaned up the base. Yeah, of course there's still a bit of dust here and there in the nook crannies, but yeah, with a bit more cleaning I can get that junk off. Besides, it looks better than before. Not only that, I lubricated the model. And my camera is freezing again, so I'm gonna just run her before it freezes again. She does make this scratching metal noise while going in reverse. Don't know what that is. It's probably something to do with the motor. I'll probably go in and lubricate it once I tear this model down to lubricate it completely. But yeah, that's it for this model. And before I go, I'd just like to mention, so originally I thought the knuckle coupler on the model was just fake and it's molded onto the cow catcher. And mine just so happens that, and it so happens on my model that the coupler broke off. Well, that's not really a big deal because what I found out, if I just take the model off the base real quick. It seems like the fake coupler in the front is actually, how would I say this? Turns out to be a separate piece and not molded onto the cow catcher. Not only that, the rear coupler box is made in such a way where you could just unscrew that cover and put any coupler of your choice. So, if you think about it, it would be pretty easy to put modern Katy couplers on this model. That way it can be compatible with modern rolling stock. Just like to point that out, and just like to point that interesting thing out before I end the video, which is right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a good day.